So I found this old video of this old motor I made. I was experimenting with for quite a few years. So I don't have it anymore. I wrecked it, took it apart. But this is another rotor. Here's the main rotor. There's 10 magnets on the outside of this one. And there's 4 on the outside of this one. At the beginning of this video, up to about the 4-minute mark, I just explained the difference between the commutator firing that coil. There's one alternator field coil in here that drives it. So for the first 4 minutes I just show how much more efficient the transistor is to drive the motor. This meter right here is an amp meter going into the motor. It comes off of my main battery bank, so it's in between 12 and 13 volts most likely. Never did show the voltage in this video. But at the 4-minute mark, this is where it gets kind of interesting. So if you're bored off the start, just switch to 4 minutes. What I do here is I take this rotor and just hold it on the top of the coil. So then that coil is being driving this rotor and this one. They are both magnetically coupled and they both use the same timing. Let me turn it on here a bit. There, you can see now I'm holding it in place there. Hit play. So then I stop this rotor. Get this one to couple up. And you'll see the difference. And then after a bit I just remove that and you'll see how the rotor slows down, starts to use more power. Already less. But I just want to say that before I upload this video. Possible turning another. Transistor. Transistor's doing the switching right now. Commutator's telling the transistor when to switch. Now the transistor's doing, the commutator's doing the switching. I never change any timing. Well, that's how it is. You get that? See how the sparks in there? And that's also restricting the flow of electricity going through. As you can see, it's only using 0.7 of an amp now. That's because it has a hard time going through here. See what this is a switch. And like that, with those sparks in there, it won't last very long. And you can see there's still a kickback. This is the battery being charged. Not very much though, you see. tiny little spark. And put it back in. Transistor drive now. You can see there's way more charging happening. Just a bit. That's what's going into the battery, it's just shorting. Short it out. Shouldn't be able to do that. Don't give a fuck, don't likes that. And watch this. We'll be using 1.3. Their magnet rotor. A few fucking coils hanging off it. Very nice. Already less. That should be possible. I'm turning another 2 bearings here. Plus all this wind. This thing's spinning about 4 times faster than that one. See what this does though? I'm driving off of this coil here. So now I'm using both sides of it, but this rotor uses the same timing as that thing, so it's actually being driven. And there's a magnetic coupling. So this is horsepower, this is torque. Look, we're down to almost an amp. That fucker's flying, man. That motor's going. 1 amp, that's just over 12 watts. So watch when they take this second rotor out of here. Look how much the motor's slowing down. Didn't slow down much, but it's slowing down. It's using probably 4 or 5 extra watts too. And I was turning this. It's not that small. It's metal all over and there's 2 coils here. Extra drag. 1.3. That's fuck all. This motor uses power.